Hey friends, if you're thinking about selling your house, we've got to talk because the market, it's shifting. What worked a year ago or even 6 months ago, yeah, it's not cutting it anymore. Homes are sitting longer. Buyers, they're way pickier. And if you price your home too high or skip a few key steps, you can end up stuck with no offers and way too much time on the market. I saw this firsthand just this morning. I was visiting a client who had beautifully prepped their house. They'd cleaned, they'd organized, they staged everything. I walked in and I looked around. I told them, you guys have done a great job, but now you need to take down 30 or 40% more. They were shocked, maybe even a little bit ticked off at me. But here's the thing. When you're selling your home, it's no longer your home. It's an investment. And the goal is to make it to appeal to as many buyers as possible. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the must-know tips on how to sell your home quicker and for more money, even as the market cools off. From decluttering to deep cleaning, updating paint, curb appeal, I'm going to break it all down step by step. So if you're serious about selling and selling well, grab a coffee, hit that like button, stick around. All right, let's dive right in. Let's talk about one of the most important things that you can do to sell your home faster and for more money: decluttering. Now, I know you're already thinking, Larry, I already decluttered. I put away the shoes, I cleaned the counters, I even boxed up some stuff. But here's the truth. Whatever you think decluttering means, it's not enough. Let me tell you about the client that I mentioned earlier. Their house looked great when I walked in. Super clean, everything in its place. But I looked around and I said, this looks really great and it's a great start, but you need to take down 30 to 40% more stuff. And they were like, wait, what? We just worked so hard. And trust me, I get it, but here's the deal. When a buyer walks through your home, they need to imagine themselves living there, not you. And the best way to do that is to create space, both physically and visually. So all those little, knickknacks, the cute souvenirs, the little picture frames, the awards up on the shelves, box them up. Your family photos, take them down. The vacation magnets from every city that you've ever visited, yeah, pack those too. Because here's the magic. When buyers walk in and see fewer personal items, fewer distractions, their brain starts to say, I can see my stuff here. I could live here. And honestly, the best compliment that you can get as a seller is when someone walks in and says, does anybody still live here? That's when you know you nailed it. Now, along with decluttering, you've got to depersonalize. And I don't just mean family photos. Think about awards, certificates, sports trophies. Now, the kids' artwork. I know that these things make your home yours, but remember, you're selling a product now. You're not just selling a house, you're selling an idea, a lifestyle. Buyers shouldn't feel like they're intruding on your space. Even though they are, they should feel like they're stepping into their future home. And one more thing, this isn't just about staging, it's also about security. You don't want strangers online seeing where your kids go to school or where you work or where you graduated from. So if you're walking around wondering, should I take this down? Should I move that? The answer's simple. Box it up. And hey, good news. You're moving anyway. Might as well start packing now. Next up, why don't we talk about floors? Listen, if your carpet's dirty, stained, or dated, I hate to say it, but it's gotta go. Okay, I know right now you're probably getting ready to turn me off. But before you close this video and say, I'll just give the buyer a carpet allowance, hold up and let me explain why. That strategy just doesn't work in today's market. Buyers are gonna overestimate the cost of replacing carpet. What might actually cost you $2,000 to fix, in the buyer's mind, they're gonna say it's $10,000 and they're probably gonna lower their offer. So instead of giving a credit, just replace it up front. Now, don't go crazy, just choose a clean, neutral color that makes the house feel fresh and bright. And here's a pro tip. If you've had pets, replace the padding too. Even if you don't notice a smell, your buyers will. Clean, neutral floors make your house look well maintained, bigger, and more move-in ready. And in today's market, buyers want move-in ready. Okay, those are just a few of the powerful ways that you can sell faster and for more money, even in a shifting market. But we're just getting started. Coming up, I'm going to walk you through why paint, lighting, staging, and even small details like towel colors can have a huge impact on your price. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's get your house sold. Okay, let's talk about paint. Now, I know some of you are thinking, Larry, do I really need to repaint? That's such a hassle. Taking everything off the walls. Okay, look, I get it. Painting isn't fun. It's time consuming, and it feels like one more thing on the to-do list. But here's what I tell my clients. You're moving anyway, so the stuff has to come down. And if your walls are anything other than a clean, neutral color, it's time to freshen them up. That bold red accent wall from 2010, the fun turquoise in the guest room, or even the scuffed beige that's really seen better days, they gotta go. And here's why. Neutral paint makes a home look bigger, brighter, and cleaner. It photographs beautifully, which is so important because your first showing happens online. It's totally visual. Now, when it comes to paint colors, I always recommend white or soft, warm, neutral colors. You know, my favorites are Swiss Coffee, Whisper, Benjamin Moore's got a white dove. You really can't go wrong with one of them. You know, one of my clients had a super colorful house. Deep greens, burnt oranges, a dark blue bedroom. Well, we painted it all white, and you know what happened? We got an offer in under 30 days, even if after it had been sitting on the market for over 50. That's the power of paint. All right, let's talk about staging. You don't have to hire a fancy stager or rent all new furniture, although in some cases, it's worth it. But what you can do is make your home feel more intentional. Make it calm, make it inviting. Use, white or neutral towels in the bathrooms and the kitchen. Make sure you fold them neatly, uniform, they're simple, they're clean. And limit decor to just one or a few large pieces, like one vase or a simple piece of art. Now, I like to follow the rule of threes. 3 items on a coffee table, 3 pillows on the sofa, 3 pictures on the wall. It really helps keep things balanced without feeling cluttered. And one more thing, I always say less is more. We're not creating a museum in our exhibit, we're creating a blank canvas for buyers to imagine their own lives. Okay, let's not forget lighting. Go around your house. Make sure every light bulb works. I know it sounds basic, but a burned out light bulb can be flagged on an inspection. And let me tell you, when buyers see words like inoperable, well, it really freaks them out. And here's another tip. Even if it's in the middle of the day, turn on all your lights for showing and photos. Bright homes feel bigger, happier, and more welcome. Hey, if your window treatments are outdated, if they're broken, or they're just, those plain heavy curtains, take them down. Buyers want light and bright, not dark and drab. Honestly, sometimes a bare window is better than a bulky, broken, or old window treatment. Let the natural light flow in. Okay, let's head outside for a second. Curb appeal matters, and it matters a lot. I can't tell you how many times I've seen buyers pull up to a house, they give the front yard a glance, and literally drive away without ever going inside. You've got to make sure your grass is green, or at least deep, and add some fresh mulch. And you guys, make it the natural mulch. Don't add that plasticky green or red stuff. Just classic, plain old brown mulch. Trim your trees, clear away the dead plants, and take down any, low-hanging branches that are touching the house or the roof. And for the love of first impressions, move the trash cans out of sight, park the cars off the driveway, and knock down any spider webs by the front door. Your home's online photos might get them interested, but curb appeal is what gets them in the front door. So here's the bottom line. My friends, if you want to sell your house quicker and for more money in the shifting market, you've got to do more than just slap a for sale sign in the yard. You need to present your home like a product. Declutter, depersonalize, refresh, brighten, clean, and stage. Every detail counts, and trust me, these steps work. I've seen it time and time again. If you'd like my free staging checklist or my home inspection prep guide, just send me a text, an email, or drop a comment below. I'd be happy to send them your way. And if you're local here in Los Angeles County and you're thinking about selling, let's talk. I would love to help you sell your home faster with less stress and for top dollar. And if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere else in North America, Canada or the US, and you need an agent, I'm happy to refer a local vetted agent for you to reach out to. Just send me a text or email or comment below, and I'll be sure to share their name. Please help me reach out and help more people by liking this video. Subscribe for more real estate tips and share with a friend who might need this advice. Thanks again for watching, and remember, for all things real estate, sell or buy, Larry's your guy.